Is travel after 70 a dream worth chasing? For Eleanor, a vibrant 73-year-old exploring new places felt like reclaiming youth, until a trip nearly cost her everything. From sudden health scares to scams that drained her savings, her journey revealed hidden dangers many seniors overlook. Our bodies change, our resilience fades, and what was once a thrill can become a gamble. In this video, we uncover 5 risks Eleanor faced and the senior wellness tips she learned to travel smarter. Stay until the end. Her final lesson could save your next trip. Let's dive in with her story. Health risks and medical emergencies. Eleanor loved the chaos of new cities. At 73, she felt invincible, planning a month-long tour through Southeast Asia. She'd managed her high blood pressure for years, so what could go wrong? Halfway through, in a humid Hanoi market, dizziness hit. Her heart raced, vision blurred. A local clinic was miles away, and her usual doctor was an ocean apart. What should have been a vibrant adventure became a terrifying wait for help. After 70, our bodies are less forgiving. Heart conditions, diabetes, or even minor infections can flare unpredictably, especially under travel stress. Long flights raise risks of deep vein thrombosis, blood clots that can turn deadly. High altitudes strain lungs, and heat can trigger dehydration faster than at home. Eleanor's story isn't rare. A 2023 study found seniors over 70 face a 30% higher risk of medical emergencies abroad than younger travelers. Foreign hospitals may lack quick access, and language barriers complicate care. Without proper insurance, costs soar. Emergency evacuations can hit $50,000. Eleanor's mistake, assuming her home routine would hold. She hadn't consulted her doctor or packed extra meds. Now she shares her senior wellness tips. Get a pre-trip checkup listing all conditions and meds. Research destination hospitals. Use apps like HealthMap to find nearby clinics. Carry a medical card with your blood type, allergies, and emergency contacts. Invest in travel insurance covering evacuations and chronic conditions. Check policies. On sites like Insure My Trip, pack a week's extra medication in carry-on, split across bags to avoid loss. Eleanor also wears a medical alert bracelet now, a small step that could have signaled her crisis faster. Her scare taught her preparation isn't optional, it's survival. Before you book, ask, is your health stable enough for this journey? If not, a local getaway might be wiser. Stay tuned. Eleanor's next lesson is about invisible threats that hit harder after 70. Exposure to infections and contaminants. Eleanor thought she was tough. A quick flight to Thailand seemed simple enough until a cough from a crowded shuttle lingered for weeks. At 73, her immune system wasn't what it used to be. A spicy street meal later left her bedridden with food poisoning, far from home. After 70, travel exposes you to germs your body struggles to fight. Airports, planes, and markets teem with bacteria and viruses. A 2022 WHO report notes seniors are 40% more likely to face complications from respiratory infections like flu or pneumonia when abroad. Recycled plain air, touch surfaces, door handles, tray tables, harbor germs. Food and water pose bigger threats. Locals may tolerate tap water bacteria, but travelers don't. A salad in Bangkok or ice in a drink can carry E. coli or norovirus, hitting seniors harder with dehydration or worse. Eleanor's shuttle cough turned into bronchitis, needing antibiotics. She didn't have. Her food poisoning? A misstep with street vendors. She learned the hard way seniors' weaker immunity means vigilance is key. Her elderly wisdom now. Stick to bottled water, check seals to avoid fakes. Eat only piping hot meals, avoiding raw salads or undercooked meat. Carry hand sanitizer. Use it before every meal, after every doorknob. Wear a mask in crowds. KN95s. Filter better than cloth. Pack a travel health kit. Antidiarrheals, electrolyte packets, and a thermometer. Apps like CDC's TravWell suggest destination-specific vaccines. Eleanor got flu and pneumonia shots post-trip. She also learned to wipe down plane seats and avoid public restrooms without soap. These steps sound small, but cut risks sharply. Eleanor's tip: research dining spots on TripAdvisor for hygiene ratings before eating out. Her ordeal showed infections aren't just inconveniences. They can derail your trip or health long-term. Ask yourself, are you ready to guard against invisible threats? If not, local trips might be safer. Next, Eleanor's exhaustion reveals another danger: travel fatigue and recovery challenges. Eleanor adored Europe's charm. At 73, she booked a 10-day tour across Italy, expecting to relive her 50s adventures. But after a 12-hour flight and a rushed Florence itinerary, she was drained. Jet lag, lingered unfamiliar beds disrupted sleep, and crowded tours left her dizzy. By day 3, she skipped sites to nap, feeling defeated. After 70, travel's toll hits harder. Long flights, packed schedules, and strange diets exhaust seniors, with recovery taking weeks, not days. A 2024 study shows seniors over 70 need 50% longer to adjust to jet lag than those under 50. Sleep disruption weakens immunity, raises heart risks, and dulls focus. Sitting for hours causes swollen joints, while unfamiliar foods upset digestion. Eleanor's exhaustion wasn't just tiredness. It risked falls and illness. She hadn't planned rest days or packed familiar snacks. Now her senior wellness tips are gold. Book flights with layovers to stretch legs. Use apps like FlightAware to find shorter routes. Choose hotels with quiet rooms. Earplugs and eye masks help. Schedule one major activity daily, with afternoons free. Carry electrolyte drinks and protein bars to stabilize energy. Eleanor uses a Fitbit to track sleep, ensuring 7 hours nightly. She also learned to say no to packed itineraries, prioritizing health over checklists. Apps like Calm offer guided naps to recharge. Her biggest lesson: listen to your body. A short coastal drive might spark more joy than a whirlwind tour. Ask, can you handle this pace, or is a slower trip better? Eleanor's next challenge, physical risks, hits closer to home. Risk of falls and injuries. Eleanor felt youthful exploring Greece's islands. At 73, her daily walks kept her spry, so Santorini's winding paths seemed manageable. But one evening, a slick stone tripped her. Her cane slipped and she fell, fracturing her wrist. Stranded in a small clinic far from home, her dream trip became months of recovery. After 70, falls are a silent threat. Weaker balance, slower reflexes, and brittle bones make accidents costlier. A 2023 AARP report says seniors over 70 face a 35% higher fall risk abroad due to uneven terrain or poor lighting. Hotels with steep stairs, cruise ships with wet decks, or historic sites with no ramps turn adventure into hazard. Eleanor didn't expect Greece's charm to hide dangers. Cobblestones, dim alleys, no handrails. Fatigue from long days worsened her balance. Her elderly wisdom now: choose accessible destinations. Use apps like Access Now to find ramp-equipped sites. Wear sturdy shoes with grip. Eleanor swears by orthopedic sneakers. Pack a foldable cane, even if you don't always use. 1. Rest often. Sit every 30 minutes on tours. Research emergency services. Greece's clinic lacked X-ray machines, delaying her care. Eleanor also shares a checklist. Test hotel lighting, avoid night walks, and ask guides for flat routes. She uses a smartwatch with fall detection, alerting family if she stumbles. Her fall taught her limits aren't weakness, they're wisdom. Ask, is this destination safe for your mobility? If not, a resort with elevators might be better. Eleanor's final lesson, money traps, awaits. Travel insurance and financial risks. Eleanor dreamed of a Caribbean escape. At 73, she booked a deal online for a Barbados resort, trusting its glossy photos. On arrival, the hotel was a myth, her $3,000 gone. Stranded, she paid double. For a new place, draining her savings. After 70, financial traps lurk. Scams, uncovered medical costs and cancellations can ruin seniors. A 2024 BBB report says seniors lose $1.5 billion yearly to travel fraud. Fake bookings, phishing emails or taxi overcharges target older travelers. Without insurance, foreign hospital bills, $10,000 for a broken arm, hit hard. Eleanor's regular insurance didn't cover Barbados. Her scam wasn't insured either. Cancellations are another trap. Health issues can force last-minute changes, with non-refunded flights costing thousands. Her elderly wisdom? Book through trusted platforms like Expedia, verifying reviews. Buy comprehensive travel insurance. Squaremouth compares plans covering cancellations and scams. Carry 2 credit cards, one as backup, and notify banks of travel plans. Eleanor now uses PayPal for bookings, adding fraud protection. She avoids cash, using apps like Venmo for small payments. Her checklist: read insurance fine print, screenshot bookings, and share itineraries with family. A scam alert app like Scam Shield warns of phishing. Her loss taught her money isn't just funds, it's peace. Ask, are you protected against fraud and emergencies? If not, stay local. Eleanor's story wraps next. Eleanor's travels tested her, but they also taught her. At 73, she faced health scares, infections, exhaustion, falls and scams, but emerged wiser. After 70, travel isn't just a getaway. It's a choice that demands care. Her senior wellness: tips, pre-trip checkups, germ vigilance, rest days, safe paths and solid insurance. Turn risks into plans. Don't let a dream trip become a nightmare. Tonight, check your health, research your destination, or share this with a loved one. What's one step you'll take? Comment below to inspire others. Subscribe for more elderly wisdom to live vibrant past 70. Your next adventure deserves safety.